Oh,
Bukowski, you made
Bukowski.
homicide.
Oh my
That
god.
I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on?
Rusty.
Relax, Rusty.
Want to fight me?
Your partner is a creep, and you probably are too. I have nothing more to say to you.
You want me to? I'll touch you if you think I'm a creep. I am so happy that the cutscenes are actually being recorded. I don't know what I did, but whatever I did is working. See? No cutscenes.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue.
Homicide
wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was
morphine.
whacked using the army morphine.
Again.
Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Damn. Okay, Roy. Why are you so mad? It's just another morphine
What's with
case.
that getup of yours, anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr.
Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now.
We're
People
dysfunctional.
judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Okay.
I really hope you're joking, Roy. You seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it might be unaccounted for. So what? That's life. We did our job.
Okay.
Closing one case opens another.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
What do you mean?
Are you going to tell me?
No.
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages.
Wow.
The odds for and against lightning striking.
Okay. Murder scene 2:21 p.m. Or if you want to go to, 14:21 p.m. Or 14:21. That's it. Let's go.
Second floor.
Apartment 6. In the back. Okay.
Thanks.
Oh.
Bukowski, you made
Bukowski.
homicide.
Oh my
That I
god.
did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get
Oh. Rusty.
Relax, Rusty.
Oh my god.
6 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson.
Rusty.
Called it in.
We heard
We're all together. Come on.
Brothers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here.
Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure, go right ahead.
What a review, and we're all here. Oh, this is I'm so happy now.
Phelps?
Mal,
Phelps.
we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
Okay.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated.
What does that mean?
This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Damn.
Neck is bruised pretty badly.
Ooh.
Bruising on the forearms. These
Hear that?
look like bite marks.
Very good.
The memories. It's a long time since we did that little mystery, the quarter moon case. Ooh, a ring.
Very unusual.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story.
Mm-hmm.
I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Thank you.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
I mean, how old is she? Ooh, bum bum bum. Oh, these are meds. Is there clues?
Looks like barbiturates.
Is this a clue? Ooh. Ooh, further?
Barbiturates.
More barbiturates.
What else is rattling around in this thing?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean? Oh.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both
Okay.
drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
I love that. Let me look. Okay.
This is all top end of town stuff.
I heard it.
Gives us somewhere to
Dun,
look.
dun, dun. Is there something behind it? Like that Adrian Black case? Nothing. It's gonna be on one of these. I bet you it's gonna be the last one. It's gonna be behind this one. Aw. Nothing.
It's a place to start.
Okay, we got several things to investigate.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
It's normal.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order.
She's cheating?
Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
Mr. Henderson?
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Okay, let's question her. Victim statement.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What happens if I press accuse?
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
Come on, come on.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always
New
new
clothes,
clothes and
jewelry.
jewelry. She lived like a movie star,
A princess.
a princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
54, damn. Victim's personal
Did
life.
Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Lie.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
Thank you.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
Damn it. Relationship with the victim.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Okay, that has to be doubt. Please.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Womp womp.
Thanks, Mrs.
I'm
Reynoldson.
sorry.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Okay, so now where?
What do you think?
I'm banging the phone.
You want to go digging around in drains trying to support Mal's
No.
theory? You go ahead. I'm not getting...
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know.
Where's the guys?
I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Of course you will. What's up, Galloway?
Come on, Phelps. Even Roy looks like he's working. Get on with it.
Wow. Where's my other partner?
I haven't got time to jaw, Cole. The captain wants me to make this case.
Okay. Bum bum bum. Morphine.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
Isn't that the cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Yes, I am. Thank you, black boy.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Damn.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Wow. You were just agreeing with him. We were like this. We were like this. Okay, we're here now. 2:41 p.m. Okay. There you go. 505.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Quit.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Okay, I guess he's talking.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
No, relationship with victim.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Okay, now you're lying to me.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Come on, I saw it. Julia Randall, prescription, see?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but
no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Additional medication.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
You understand that? Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Like me, I
Sounds
need
like
that.
you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman.
We'll be in touch. You want to fight me?
Your partner is a creep, and you probably are too. I have nothing more to say to you.
You want me to? I'll touch you if you think I'm a creep.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
The trumpet. Okay, so now we're here. I'm sorry.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She's
dead.
dead.
She was found dead this morning.
Victim's employment history.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses.
Wow.
The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
That's it.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather,
Okay.
these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is
Sorry.
Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here.
Okay, she's a nice woman.
She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no.
Hmm?
Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
What happened?
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Whoa. What's he getting at? What is he getting at?
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Relationship with victim.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Why would she lie?
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Affair? Affair. Informant of Miss
Are
Henderson.
Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Why would she lie? Thank you.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Aww.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Here we go.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, you should.
She was full of life.
Almost like that.
Phelps, 1247.
Badge 1427. 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any message?
I forgot to do it.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Okay.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Okay, I'll go to him first.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Thank you. See, he could be racist, he could be a dick, but he's trying. He's trying. See, cause of death. Ooh, dang, dead body.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
Oh no.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I have something else to show you.
Another
All
body?
right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood.
Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Ooh. Let's see what he is. Another clue. Damn, that stuff. What is this, Wiener? Oh, Hunter.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Okay. Ooh, something else?
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over.
Who was that?
They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Oh, it's right here.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry.
It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
And let's get a relationship.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me. We were...
I knew it was. There's no way it's true because the way he just said that.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Dang. Informative.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Okay.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it! You don't ask, you never find out.
How's it?
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Okay, that's a doubt.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Ordner says it's going to take at least a week to get it out.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That would be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl.
Dang.
Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Okay. Very smart.
He's in that car at the lights.
Here we go again.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Where's he going now? He's running, so it must be important.
He needs money and fast.
Are we getting in there?
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car.
Oh, not this again.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Thank you. I'm so good. Thank you for not actually messing up the first time. What's he doing?
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
Oh, no.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
Okay.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.